Mr. Langdon? I have the information you requested on the West Pennante. Langdon swallowed his scone. Good. Let's have a look. The others kept talking while Vittoria joined Robert and the guard as they spread out the map on the Pope's desk. The soldier pointed to St. Peter's Square. This is where we are. The central line of West Pennante's breadth points due east, directly away from Vatican City. The guard traced a line with his finger from St. Peter's Square across the Tiber River and up into the heart of Old Rome. As you can see, the line passes through almost all of Rome. There are about 20 Catholic churches that fall near this line. Langdon slumped. 20? Maybe more. Do any of the churches fall directly on the line? Some look closer than others, the guard said, but translating the exact bearing of the West Pennante onto a map leaves margin for error. Langdon looked out at St. Peter's Square a moment. Then he scowled, stroking his chin. How about fire? Any of them have Bernini artwork that has to do with fire? Silence. How about obelisks? He demanded. Are any of the churches located near obelisks? The guard began checking the map. Vittoria saw a glimmer of hope in Langdon's eyes and realized what he was thinking. He's right. The first two markers had been located on or near piazzas that contained obelisks. Maybe obelisks were a theme? Soaring pyramids marking the Illuminati path? The more Vittoria thought about it, the more perfect it seemed. 4 towering beacons rising over Rome to mark the altars of science. It's a long shot, Langdon said, but I know that many of Rome's obelisks were erected or moved during Bernini's reign. He was no doubt involved in their placement. Or, Vittoria added, Bernini could have placed his markers near existing obelisks. Langdon nodded. True. Bad news, the guard said. No obelisks on the line. He traced his finger across the map. None even remotely close. Nothing. Langdon sighed. Vittoria's shoulders slumped. She'd thought it was a promising idea. Apparently, this was not going to be as easy as they'd hoped. She tried to stay positive. Robert, think. You must know of a Bernini statue relating to fire. Anything at all. Believe me, I've been thinking. Bernini was incredibly prolific. Hundreds of works. I was hoping West Ponente would point to a single church. Something that would ring a bell. Fuoco, she pressed. Fire. No Bernini titles jump out? Langdon shrugged. There's his famous sketches of fireworks, but they're not sculpture, and they're in Leipzig, Germany. Vittoria frowned. And you're sure the breath is what indicates the direction? You saw the relief, Vittoria. The design was totally symmetrical. The only indication of bearing was the breath. Vittoria knew he was right. Not to mention, he added, because the West Ponente signifies air, following the breath seems symbolically appropriate. Vittoria nodded. So we follow the breath. But where? Olivetti came over. What have you got? Too many churches, the soldier said. 24 or so.